Okay, welcome to today's class. Yesterday we were discussing about how Hannah, after having washed this man, that enemy, the American soldier, she got up and then she just wiped her hands on the wrong towel because in her hurry she just forgot, or rather she just mistook, and then she just wiped her hand on a good towel. Wrong towel means a good towel, because when your hand is dirty you don't normally just go and just wipe your hand in a good towel. Probably you'll try to wash it first with and wipe it with a towel which may not be that good, and then you go for washing and use a good towel. So that is why this wrong towel means, in her anxiety, in her hurriedness, she just wiped her hand on the wrong towel. Then, lest the man be chilled, she put the quilt over him. Initially, she was hesitant to just cover the man with the quilt. She had taken the quilt from the cupboard, and then she thought that the fellow is very dirty and the quilt is very fine. It is silk, embroidered, and she hesitated to give. She did not give. But now, after having washed him, after his body is made bare, he must be feeling very cold, and that is why she just covered with that quilt. Sadao, she called softly. Earlier she was telling that where is Sadao? Sadao and herself has gone out of the room at the same time. He has not returned. Now she called out Sadao. He had been about to come in when she called. His hands had been on the door and now he opened it. So when wife called Sadao, he was about to come in. He was about to come inside the room. His hand was already on the door. He was trying to open it when she called him. She saw that he had brought his surgeon's emergency bag and that he wore his surgeon's coat. So just looking at Sadao, she understood that he was having a bag in his hand that is known as the surgeon's emergency kit. What do you mean by surgeon's emergency kit? Surgeon's emergency kit is the bag of tools which normally the doctors used to carry when they are called to attend a case outside their hospital or clinic. So whenever they go to attend a case outside, they carry an emergency bag in which necessary equipments are there. So he took that one, and also he was wearing the coat of the surgeon, that white cloth he was wearing. You have decided to operate, she cried. She just asked him, you are coming in this particular attire, this dress, the surgeon's cloth, and again this bag. Have you decided to operate? She just asked. Yes, he said shortly. He said, yes, I have decided to operate, because he said whether he will live or die, something must be done. If nothing is done, definitely he will die. There is no there is no doubt. If he is operated, if there is a slight chance of his survival, doctors always give a chance for that. He turned his back to her and unfolded a sterilized towel upon the floor of the Tokonoma alcove. Tokonoma alcove. You can just remove that two there. Two don't have to read it, because it is Tokonoma. Two is not there. Tokonoma means an attachment, just like a table which is attached to the wall of the house. Just like we have got in our classroom where we are keeping our chalk, duster, and additional textbook, there is a platform is there. Just like that, something which is attached to the wall. So in Japanese houses, they do have this kind of arrangements to keep things. So what he did, he spread a sterilized towel, the towel which is germ free, and then he just spread it over it, and then he put all the instruments scattered on that towel, because when he's operating, all the equipments should be ready at his hand, so he cannot search in the bag. So he placed everything one by one. Fetch towels, he said. After that, he's asking his wife to fetch towels, bring towels also. He asked his wife to bring towels. Now the question is to us, just to understand, or rather to just review and bring everything that we have studied into our memory. Do you think Sadao should have done what he did? What he did is going to operate. he has brought this man into the house. In spite of the resistance from the servants, they continue to look after this man, whether he should do it or not. He is a doctor. So it is for us to think. How does Sadao operate the American? We are going to see it. How did the servants respond to Sadao's actions? So we have already seen the different reactions of the servants. Gardener, he said that the master ought not to heal the wound of the enemy. White man, American, isn't it? The master is too proud of his own skill. And we know that Yumi is telling that he should think about his position, he should think about the children. She was telling that when he is taking care of this man, he should think about the future of the children, because she is looking up the children, so she is more concerned about that. She went obediently. He asked Hannah to bring a towel, so she went obediently. Without any hesitation, she went. But how anxious now to the linen shelves and took out the towels. She was very anxious, even though decided to operate. She is standing by the side of the decision of the husband, but even then she was anxious. So in her anxiety, definitely she went to the linen shelves, took out the towels. There ought also be old pieces of matting so that the blood would not ruin the fine floor covering. If you remember, this man was brought from outside near the seashore. They have just placed him on the floor. It was already mentioned earlier that the floor was deeply matted, or rather, like, let's say it is covered with a fine carpet. Now this man, when he is getting operated, definitely the blood will come out, and blood will stain the good carpet which is covering the floor. And that is why Hannah is just thinking that we should bring some old matting, some pieces of matting, some pieces of carpets or anything like that, which they can put under the body of this man, so that this fine floor will not be getting spoiled, or it will not get dirtied. She went out to the back veranda where the gardener kept strips of batting with which to protect delicate shrubs on cold nights, and took an armful of them. So what she did, she went to the veranda. Behind the house there is a veranda. In that veranda, the gardener had kept some strips of matting. That means the mats that we are using in the house, for when it becomes old, we dispose. The gardener had just collected the old strips of mattings and had kept in the veranda in order to use that matting to protect the delicate shrubs. Delicate means small plants. What kind of shrubs? The shrubs originally planted before it becomes a plant. That means he is a gardener. When flowers are planted, flower seeds are planted, the small delicate plants will get destroyed very fast. So you have to make a fencing with something. So he had collected all that strips in order to in order to make a fencing for these delicate plants, especially on the cold nights, and took an armful of them. She just went to the veranda, took a armful of that old matting. She thought that that will serve the purpose. Then she came back to the room. But when she went back into the room, she saw this was useless. When she brought this handful of matting, when she entered the house, she found that this was useless. Means it is no more use. Why? She felt that there is no use of this matting that she has brought inside. The reason is this: the blood had already soaked through the packing in the man's wound and had ruined the mat under him. The reason is that the blood had already soaked through the packing in the man's wound. From the packing means whatever material that they have used in order to block the flow of the blood. That means first aid that is given through that matting, through that packing, the blood had oozed out, flowed out, and it had already ruined the fine carpet of the room. So she understood that now there is no use of keeping this waste material under him, because already carpet is dirty. It is already soaked with the blood, and that is why it was no use of it. When she saw it, she immediately cried out. She said, "Oh, the mat." You see, normally The cleanness of the house is looked after by the ladies in the house. So that is why Hannah felt it very bad when she saw that the carpet was spoiled. And that is why she said, "Oh, the carpet." But Sadao replied, "Yes, it is ruined." Sadao replied as if he is not bothered about it. He said, "Yes, it is ruined, it is spoiled, it is already soaked with the blood." As though he did not care. He was speaking as if he did not care that the carpet is getting soaked with the blood. If the carpet is getting dirty, definitely it affects both of them. But Sadao's attitude is different. Sadao is a different kind of person. We will discuss about that. "Help me to turn him," he commanded her. He is not bothered about the blood spoil in the carpet. He asked his wife that you give me a hand in order to turn this man over. He cannot lift probably the man alone. Even if he is able to lift, what happens? He may get pain. So softly he has to be turned over. So he asked his wife to give a hand. She obeyed him without a word. You see, from the very beginning of the story until now, even till the end, we can find that the wife is always standing by the side of the husband. Whatever decision, they have got that kind of chemistry, that kind of understanding, that already we have to go back to how they met for the first time in America, how they got into marriage. He had said that he had not loved her hastily. Everything is arranged with the acceptance of the parents, and they have lived together so many years, long enough to have 2 children. But even today, they don't have any kind of misunderstanding. Each one is able to understand the temperament of each other. So she just simply obeyed without a word, and he began to wash the man's back carefully. The front portion of the body was already washed by Hannah. She was not able to turn him over. Now the husband, that is Sadao, is washing the backside, his unwashed portion of his body, so that he can be operated. We know that before operating, one has to be made clean. Yumi would not wash him, she said. So while he was washing, Hannah said, Yumi refused to wash him. "Did you wash him then?" Sadao asked, not stopping for a moment. He sipped conscious movements. "Yes," she said. "So if Yumi has not washed, how you washed him?" So some washing was done already, I have mentioned earlier. So did you wash him then? But while he was asking this question, even though he does not get any answer, he did not stop his movement. What was his movement? He was engaged in washing the backside of the man. His swift, fast, concise movement, perfect movement. She said, yes, she said that she has washed. What normally expects a person when that person has done a work which is not expected of that? She might have expected that my husband will congratulate me, appreciate me. Yes, well done, my girl. Well done, my wife. Something of that sort. But here, you see, Sadao is already engaged in his work. He is engrossed in the work. He does not get time to think about anything else. He did not seem to hear her when she said, "Yes, I have washed." He did not respond. So it appears that he did not hear. It's not that he did not hear, he heard it, but then he did not respond to that. But she was used to his absorption when he was at work. So what is the specialty of Sadao? Wife is very much concerned, or rather she knows very well what is the temperament of the husband. When he is engaged at work, he is used to get totally absorbed in that work. That means if he is operating a person, or if he is doing a particular work, his 100% concentration is there in that work, and whatever happens nearby, he is not bothered about it. Other things are all secondary only. So it is not like how we are studying sometimes. When we sit in the study hall and study, what normally happens, we are just looking for an opportunity, an excuse to look, turn, talk, or while away the time. So it is different. I still remember a boy who happened to be in Udayagiri house. That boy, suppose if he just drop a bomb just near him in the next bed, he will not know. He gets totally absorbed in his study. Because there was an incident in which I had inquired that whether he knew anything about what happened in the next bed. He said that when I study, I don't bother about anything. And he says that I did not know what happened. That day I didn't believe actually, but now I believe because that boy was a topper of a particular batch earlier, Sri Hari. Few years back, a boy was there, Sri Hari. He was a topper of the batch. He had that engrossed. But Sadao was much more engrossed. When he is engaged in a particular work, he gives his 100% concentration on that work. Therefore, he is not bothered about what happens elsewhere. She wondered for a moment if it mattered to him what was the body upon which he worked so long as it was for the work he did so excellently. This is what wife was thinking about him. She was surprised, she was wondering for a moment if it mattered to him whether he bothers what was the body upon which he worked so long as it was for the work he did so excellently. That means a doctor should not be subjective. A doctor should be very objective. When you say subjective, if he feels that I am cutting open the body of a human being and I am having a body like that, will he feel pain? Will blood come out? Whether the person whom I am operating, he is my father, mother, relative, friend, nothing of that sort. When a patient is there in front of a doctor, for him he is only a patient, no relation, nothing is there. So it is known as objectivity. A doctor should not be subjective. He should not feel too much emotional, feeling that I have to cut down his body, I have to get separated his heart from the position, whether he will die, nothing of that sort. Of course, he will take all care, but the thing is that the concentration of a doctor is that I must do my work perfectly well. So here Hannah is telling that he does not bother on whose body he is working upon. Now, whose body he is working upon? He is working upon the body of an enemy. And what is his concentration? He wanted that whatever work he does on his body, that this operation, it should be 100% successful. It should be done excellently well. You will have to give anesthetic if he needs it, he said. You see, another problem. In the lesson, nowhere it is said that Hannah is a doctor. Sadao is a doctor. Hannah has studied in America and she has, even if it is a doctor also, if she is a doctor also, you know that giving anesthesia before a patient is operated, if you have to make that patient unconscious, so that the patient will not feel the pain, you have to give the anesthesia. Anesthesia are actually given by anesthesian. It's a specialization. Doctors get specialized in anesthesia because it is very risky job. If you give more of a dose than that body or that patient can bear, the patient will not just come back to life from his sleep. In operation itself, you will become unconscious and it can even cause death. So giving anesthesia is a risky job. There was a case in Medical College Calicut also, in the wrong administration of anesthesia. A patient had died. It had come in the newspaper a few years before. So what Sadao is asking, you know that when the operation takes place in the operation theatre, everything is arranged. There are people to help doctors. Assistant surgeons are there, nurses are there, everything is at his disposal. When he just put his hand, whatever tool is required, that reaches his hand by the assistants. But here Sadao alone, there is nobody to help him. If there is anybody, it is only his wife. So there is no anesthesian to give the anesthesia. So that is why Sadao already started operating. When he starts his operation, he cannot stop in between. If he stops, it will cause his death. So he is asking his wife, if he is coming to senses while operation is proceeding, if he is getting his sense back, you have to give him anesthesia. What was the reply of Hannah? Hannah says, I. She repeated blankly. She said in a blank way as if she does not know anything. I. But never have I. What does it mean, never have I? I have never given so far. It's my first time. First time giving an anesthesia to a patient. So it is very risky, I already told. She says that I am not able to do. But Sadao said impatiently. He took it very easily. He said, it is easy enough. He said giving anesthesia is not difficult. It is easy enough. He was taking out the packing now, and the blood began to flow more quickly. So, after saying this, Sadao continued his operation procedure. He was removing the packing. What packing? The packing of the moss which was attached to his body from the seashore in order to stop the fresh flow of blood. He was removing. When he removed, fresh blood was flowing out from his wound. He peered into the wound with the bright surgeon's light fastened on his forehead. He peered means look into, peep into, സൂക്ഷിച്ചു നോക്കുക. So he was actually peeping into the wound. He was looking inside the wound. How? With the bright surgeon's light fastened on his forehead. So the doctors, they are using a very bright light, spotlight like, which is normally attached to their head. So that head, if you go to a eye specialist or a ear specialist, ENT specialist, let us say, they do have this kind of light which is attached to their head, so that when they are looking into a particular direction, this light will enter inside and they can see it very clearly. So that kind of light was actually fastened to the forehead of Sadao, because probably sufficient light is not there in the room. And then he was looking inside the wound whether he is able to see the bullet. The bullet is still there. So he found out, he says that the bullet is still there in the body. He said with a cool interest. We said in a cool interest. Why it is a cool interest? When somebody, a normal person who is not a doctor, if he sees or feels that bullet is there in the body, he will get excited. But for him, he doesn't feel excited. It's quite normal only. Now I wonder how deep this rock wound is. He has seen another wound. He says that this rock cut wound, the wound that is created on the body of this patient, he says how deep it is. If it is not deep, it may be that I can get the bullet. He says that if it is not very deep. Why? Already he is injured by the bullet. While he was carried by the waves, again this bullet injured wound stuck on the sharp edges of the rock in the seashore. And then what happened? Probably the bullet might have gone inside. He says that if this wound is not very deep, he will be able to take the bullet, because he is doing the operation from his house, you imagine. It's not an operation theater. But the bleeding is not superficial. But he says that the bleeding is not superficial. Superficial means not from inside. It is from outside. Wound in the ഉള്ളിൽ നിന്നുള്ള രക്തമല്ല വരുന്നത്. It's coming from outside, from the surface. He has lost much blood. Anyway, he came to the conclusion that he has lost much blood. At this moment, Hannah choked. He looked up and saw her face the color of sulfur. So when she saw this blood flowing out the wound of this man, she felt choked. What do you mean choked? Vomiting sensation. She felt like choked. And he looked up. Sadao looked at the face of the wife and he saw her face change the color of sulfur. What is the color of sulfur? Her face became very pale, yellow. It turned into yellow because she is very, as you say, that very temperamental, and she does not like to see the flow of blood, and she feels like